Hey guys, Najee here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. So today we're gonna get into some black girl sunscreen. And I don't just mean like sunscreen great for black girls. I mean a sunscreen called Black Girl Sunscreen. Today we're just gonna get into the basics, talk a little bit about SPF, black women, why we need to take care of our skin and use SPF, and then I do a little bit of a wear test where I'm actually wearing the sunscreen under this makeup right now. So if you're interested in seeing that, then just keep watching. But before we get into it, please be sure that you scroll down, hit the subscribe button, join the Najee gang, and let's get into this video. Hey guys, Najee here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm looking very tired today. But hopefully what I'm going to do today and what I'm going to start doing today is going to help change that. So today I want to review Black Girl Sunscreen. It is exactly what its name says. I've already taken a shower today, moisturized my skin, but I just wanted to provide you guys with a review of the sunscreen because I think it's very important that we use SPF. And I think a lot of people are trying to put us onto that. Like if you hear like people, beauty bloggers like Jackie Aina talks about it all the time. Rihanna started talking about it with the launch of Fenty Skin, and more we are seeing women of color step into like embracing SPF as we always should have been, but I don't know what the misconception is. Well, we do know, it's just colonialism, basically. We've never really, as far as I know, like when I was raised, I was not taught that I needed sunscreen. I know that at school and for school trips, they would have they'd request it. And I think my mom would buy it from time to time, but like not consistently. She didn't really take it seriously. She didn't really care. She didn't really think it was that important. And then as I grew older, it was not part of the routine that she introduced me to. It was, you know, like wash your face, tone, get a moisturizer, but no one has ever talked to me about SPF. I don't want this video to be too long. What I'm going to do today is I'm just going to put it on my skin so you guys can see how it applies. I've already tried it. There's no white cast, but I want to obviously show you guys that. I did want to try it before getting on here and slamming on my pulpit, being like, it's so great, without knowing it's great. Like there's no real point to that. But to me, I think that this might be a winner, and I can see how I will already need like a huge bottle of this. It does run a bit pricey if you're in Canada, because I think it's like 20 bucks USD, and then with the exchange and then shipping, I think this one little bottle probably cost me like 50 bucks. But it is worth it if it does work, and from what I've seen, it doesn't make me break out, it doesn't clog my pores. So that was the most important thing, and I've been using this on my face. And then once I get outside, now that it's getting brighter and sunnier, and again, once we're out of the panoramic, I'm hoping that I'll be able to really see how effective it is. And obviously with reapplications. That's another thing that I want to talk about. I'm gonna start applying it while I talk. But another myth people think is that because you've applied sunscreen once, you don't have to reapply it again. You need to reapply this, like, I think it's every 30 minutes, depending on how high the SPF. This is SPF 30. So I believe it's every 30 minutes to an hour maximum. This is how much I'm going to use today. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to put it on, and then I'm going to also use it under my makeup, because that is how I would use it on a day-to-day basis. So this, yes, seems like a lot, but I think that's another thing too with black people, is we're very afraid of sunscreen. We're very much so like, oh my gosh, if we are going to use it, we're only going to use a little bit, and we don't want any white cast, we don't want anything like that. And I understand that, but that's not effective. Like that's not giving you the protection from the sun that you need. So let me just rub this in. And as you can see, it is actually like rubbing in and absorbing into my skin. And it's not thick and chalky. It's more like a cream. It definitely still has that SPF smell. It's not strong at all. It's very, very faint. She also does sell a matte version, so if you run oily and you're worried, there is a matte version of the sunscreen. I was unable to get my hands on it because it literally launched like the day after I placed my order. I was like, ah! But that's okay. I'll just try it the next time. But this is what you're looking like. It is very grease bucket, but it is also very protected. And I think that this is what we forget, but do apply sunscreen liberally. It's not something that we should be shy of. And this is what you should be looking like when you go out into the sun. Totally protected. Again, the scent is not bad, and there's no white cast, which is super important for us, because every other sunscreen I've tried, I'm immediately like white. That's why I think I usually burn, is because I don't want to look ridiculous when I'm at the beach. Whenever I go somewhere, I put on sunscreen and I look crazy, like the abominable snowman, because it is like chalk on my skin. In order for me to use it in the amount that I'm supposed to use it in, I literally look crazy, like ashy, all of that. So I think that's another reason why we don't use it, is because it wasn't really made with us in mind. So we look ridiculous. Like some girls go to the beach and they look like themselves. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm just trying to look like this. And I've tried everything. I've tried Neutrogena, I've tried the spray on sunscreens, I've tried Aveeno, I've tried every type of sunscreen, every trip I go on, because I know that my skin is super fragile and I know that I burn. And I usually by the end of the trip get mad because it's either I have heat rash and my skin's peeling, or I look crazy and I can't take cute beach pics because I look ashy. So I'm already interested in it and I love the way that it goes on the skin. If I look like this and I just look glowy and dewy, I'm good. Like I'm fine with that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put on makeup. The makeup you'll see at the end of this video will be in a video that's going up soon. So if you're interested in the look, it will be in another video. However, what I'm going to do is put on my makeup, do a wear test for the rest of the day. I'll come back, show you how it wears, and let you know if I see anything or find anything unusual with the chemistry with the makeup and the sunscreen. But again, there is a matte version of this, so I feel like the only concerns I might have are that it's a bit oily, but I can just buy the matte version. But so far, I love the way my skin feels. It has not made me break out. I've worn it, I think 2 or 3 days in a row. My pores were fine, my pores were not clogged. I had no breakouts, and again, I have sensitive skin, so I already love this just based on the fact that I'm getting my SPF in without agitating my skin. So let's get into this wear test, and I will see you guys in a couple hours. And we're back, and we're wearing makeup, and it looks good. My foolish behind forgot to put on primer, but I think it was because I put on the sunscreen, so in my mind I had done like a step kind of like primer, so I just totally forgot. But this is the application of makeup over the sunscreen, and I've been wearing it now for like 2 to 3 hours. I look good. I look good. Again, if you have oily skin or oil prone skin, they do make a matte version, and I definitely want to try that out, especially for under makeup wear, because naturally like my face gets greasy when I have makeup on. But I feel like it looks good, and this is exactly how I wear sunscreen on the day-to-day when I'm not at the beach, but on days when I'm just trying to protect my skin from the sun's rays, which I think people forget, like just because you have makeup on, you're not supposed to put on SPF. It's actually the opposite. This is what we're working with. I really love it. I really can't wait to try it, and I'll definitely maybe post an update in the summer to let you guys know how it fares in the heat. But I definitely wanted to just get this video out for Black History Month and let you guys know that Black Girl Sunscreen is a thing, and it's made to make sure that we don't look crazy, and it feels great on the skin. It doesn't have that heavy SPF smell, so all positive so far. But I definitely wanted to put this video out there really quickly just so you guys are aware, and if you can get your hands on some, why not? So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything I did today. And as always, subscribe to me. It doesn't pay my bills yet, but it will one day. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!